Shalom and welcome to students of Torah. This year is entitled Baba Batra Daf Yomi Kuf Mem. We want to discuss a person who says that if my wife gives birth to a son, she's going to get this amount. Gives birth to a daughter, she'll get that amount. And then we want to discuss what happens if she gives birth to twins. So I said, boy this amount, the girl that amount. Now it's a boy and a girl. Maybe I only had in mind one, not both. So the Muka Yosef on the spot, commenting on the riff, says that it's a very good possibility he never had in mind twins. He didn't want twins. Why? Maybe it's going to be so much tircha. It's going to be so difficult to raise the twins. Maybe sipukaichu, the sustenance, the money's going to be so hard. Or maybe having twins, it's not so, the chances are less smaller. They're going to survive. Certainly back in those days, thousands of years ago. And therefore, it could be when he said this promise, he only meant only a boy or a girl, not twins. So it brings up a very delicate topic. It's involved, and it's connected to the previous few shiurim about handouts. So if it's talking about a person, it's human to be pretty rational. He's concerned. He's going to have 2 kids at a time. Can he really sustain them and take care of them properly? So after the Holocaust, it became very popular to have many, many kids, and rebuild after the Holocaust certainly understood. And it's a beautiful value, more Jewish neshamos. But has it happened where sometimes we have more children and we're not necessarily ready for the children, and a couple cannot handle it financially, emotionally, practically, and they don't even ask a shaila to a rav. It's just like a given. Of course we're going to have 10, 11, whatever Hashem gives us. And they could be in very bad shape and not be able to sustain the family physically, emotionally, financially. And it has to be asked. The shaila must be asked. Even when one thinks they're doing a great mitzvah, it could be the family's in distress and they cannot have more children right now. And not only could they get a heter for birth control, they should get a heter. Of course, this is a serious, serious topic. The whole back in the neshama for being born is very serious. And to go ahead and give birth when it's going to be an unbelievable toll on the family is very serious. A person must have guidance from a rav. And continue with the previous 2 shiurim. Sometimes you have so many children in a family and then they just cannot support, and they thought they've been taught to go ahead and have more and more children, and don't worry, Hashem's going to help you and it's going to work out, and now they're going ahead and have to collect. It's very important to know how to relate to these people when they come to the door. The halacha is someone puts out their hand. You give them money. You help them out. You offer them a cup of water. You wish them matzach with a big smile. And it must be clear that you have to have rachmanis for a person coming to you off a handout. Why'd he go ahead and have so many children and now he can't make it? Is that responsible? Did he even talk to his posek about it? So it was built into his culture. He thought this was supposed to do, this was what you're supposed to do for whatever reason. There shouldn't be any anger towards the individual, even if you disagree with the act and the situation that he's in. He was sort of just going along with what he thought was yasher and tov. The halacha is someone comes to you for money, you give him. You could say, I don't know the person. I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know what it is. I'll just give a small amount and I'll give my bigger money to tzedakah organizations that I know. That's fine. But you come with a smile. How can I help you? Hatzlacha. It sounds really difficult. And he should not be viewed as someone who's done horrible stuff. And look at this. He can't support his family. What kind of thing is this? He didn't get a proper parnasa. Has to be the rachmanis. There's so many variables involved. There's a good chance if you yourself were brought up in his situation, then he would be doing that. You think there's an issue with the system that needs to be corrected and worked on? Go to the people involved in the system. But for this person, rachmanis and love. You think that maybe you could speak to him about parnasa? Maybe, but you have to think, is that really a realistic possibility for this moment that you have meeting this person that he can actually hear you out? If you think so, fine. If you don't think so, rachmanis, love, and you cannot leave another Jew empty-handed with whatever you give him. So Mitzvah Hashem will have the zechus to always be the givers on the giving side, not on the taking side. Shalom.